Part of being hungry when you've been defeated, it takes courage to start over again. So how do we begin to nurture that hunger? What are the characteristics or the qualities of people that are hungry? What will it take for me to get some of the things that I want? And being hungry for those things, number one, you've got to work on yourself. It's very important that you engage in an ongoing process to develop you. Spend more time on yourself than what you've been spending. It's very important. You owe that to yourself. I was reading a book by Audiomachine called The University of Success. Read one line, gave me a chill. I didn't have to read anything else in the book. He said, many of us never realize our greatness because we become sidetracked by secondary activity. We spread ourselves too thin. Don't know how to say no. And we find ourselves doing all kinds of things and never ever have time to do those things that we need to do to work on ourselves. And then there goes a second, there goes another second, there goes another second, and we can't stop and hold time. And before you know it, you wake up one day and you're behind on your dreams and your bills.
It takes courage to be successful. It is far easier not to be successful. Misery will always have company. Success breeds contempt. If you don't want to make waves, be mediocre, be normal, and fit in. And if you're more concerned about people than you are God, then neutralize everything He put in you. Just fit in with everybody else. Dress like them, walk like them, act like them, eat like them, go where they go, think like they think, do what they do. And once you've neutralized your uniqueness, you don't need courage. It takes courage to be different.
Where will you be in your business, in your life in 36 months? Not because you hope, because you decide. Everyone knows how to create. You're not a manager of your life, you're a creator of your life. How do you create your life? You get hungry for something, don't you? Who has done something in your life that once seemed difficult or impossible? You decided there's something you wanted so bad that you unleashed all your desire. You became obsessed with it. If it was a business or a car or a relationship or a transformation in your body, if there's something you once envisioned and now it's real, it's because you didn't just envision it, you brought so much emotion to it that now it's in your life. It was once a dream, it was once a goal, and now it's in your life. It was once a dream, it was once a goal, and now it's in your life. But it was once just a vision. It may have seemed impossible at one time. So how did you do it? You started with a concrete vision of what you wanted and you focused on it continuously, didn't you? Wherever focus goes, energy flows. You envisioned something, you got clear about it, and then you started thinking about all the reasons why you wanted it. You got excited about it. Said, this is what's next for me now. I want this. You may have dreamed about it, thought about it, talked about it. But when you focus on something continuously, something magical happens. You get insights, don't you? You overhear a conversation and you hear something you wouldn't have heard if you didn't have that outcome or goal that you wanted so badly. Who's ever come up with something, obsessed about it, didn't even know how to do it, and it just happened and it came together?
Look, when you watch this clip, do me a favor, shut up. No, I don't want to hear it. No more excuses. Look, no more excuses. I need you to give me 120%. I need you to go all in. Look, I watched it and I was embarrassed. This video is going to change your life, change your perspective. Look, and if it don't change your life, you ain't got no pulse. You don't have a heartbeat. So look, I'm saying it before I show you the video. No more excuses. Shut them down. Look, no more laziness. Look, no more good reasons. Look, after you see this video, I don't need you to do anything but make a decision. Be committed and do whatever it takes. Do whatever it takes to make your dreams become a reality. Because this video, it changed my life. So if it changed my life, I know it'll change yours. So stop making excuses.
Push yourself. Most people won't do that. Most people give up on themselves easily. You know the human spirit is powerful. There's nothing as powerful. It's hard to kill the human spirit. They asked Benjamin Disraeli, a man who became the head of a country at a time when Jews were not allowed out after 10 o'clock. They said, how did you do it? How did you achieve it against such great odds? He said, nothing can resist the will of a people that will stake even their existence on the extent of their purpose for good. That when you have a made-up mind, when you decide that you want to do something, I was reading something the other day, he said the power to hold on in spite of everything, the power to endure, This is the winner's quality. The hunger, the ability to face defeat again and again without giving up.
I put my level of hope on trial just to see if I was still being guided by a source and by a force that was a lot greater than me. I often tell people, people are amazing, man. People are incredible. People are talented, gifted, brilliant. People are amazing, right? People have what it takes more times than not. With any situation that they encounter, people have what it takes. But more times than not, people forget in some situations that we're going to encounter and some circumstances that we're going to encounter, we have what it takes, but it's just going to take everything that we got. I just want one thing from you. As talented, as gifted, as skillful as you are, I just want one thing from you. Never allow life to make you forget why you show up and why you do what you do every single day.
Winning is not about the trophy and the accolades. It's about the grind. It's about the obstacles. It's about the challenges. It's about the pain that you endure along the way for that 30 seconds of being able to either stand on the platform, be acknowledged by individuals that are close to you. But when that happens, your mind has to immediately shift back because now you felt and tasted something that you could only get through winning. Are you willing to do it again? When you look at that, when people always say, oh, listen, you're too focused, you should relax. You work too much, you're obsessed. With Kobe, it was always an obsession. You're obsessed. Those are flaws. But those flaws allow you to win over and over and over again. Initially, those may have been weaknesses, but when the individual recognized, you know what, these really aren't my weaknesses. These are the things that allow me to be different. It's what allows me to be unique, because winning wants you to be different. Winning requires you to do different things. Winning requires you to think in a different way. Winning speaks its own language. Winning has its own way of recognizing you.
If we don't make an effort, if we don't apply force, we don't change. Our lives will just continue as they are. That's what we're up against. And it's not easy. It takes effort because nature doesn't want to change. It just wants to keep going in that same path that it's been going on. Your nature doesn't want to change. It would rather just kind of conserve energy and just continue doing what it's doing. We would rather continue doing what we're doing. Just that easy path, let things stay the same, just keep doing what we're doing. That's what we have to fight against. Because if we don't take action, if you don't take action, then nothing's going to change. That doesn't mean give up. In fact, it means the opposite. It means it's time for you to fight harder, to dig in. It means it's time for you to go on the war path. And that starts with one of the fundamental laws of combat leadership: prioritize and execute. What's the biggest problem? What's causing the most stress? And I'm going to tell you right now, it won't be easy. It will be hard because life is hard. That's what life is.